like war. Gilgamesh, hear the gates roar. Gilgamesh, gods in my sight. When death stood up, I stared it down. Gilgamesh, blood in the sand. Gilgamesh, more than a man. You could take my breath, not the mark I made. Uruk still stands when the kings all fade. Born with the fire, crown in my hand. Walls of Uruk cut through the sand. Brick after brick, city to sky. Every man knew who ruled when I walked by. No borrowed name, no weak bloodline. My throne was stone, my rule was Zion. Kings talk loud, but they stayed inside. When my drums hit, whole roads went quiet. Then came a man from the wild unknown. Dust in his hair, fist like stone. Enki to walk with the beast at night. No king could bend him, no chain held tight. He came to the city, he came from a place. No fear in his heart, no pause in his face. We crashed in the square, whole ground shook hard. Two storms colliding under one God. No man won, no man fell. We saw the same fire, we knew it too well. Not a servant, not a blade for hire. Brother was born in the middle of fire. Gilgamesh, say like war. Gilgamesh, hear the gates roar. Gilgamesh, gods in my sight. When death stood up, I stared it down. Gilgamesh, blood in the sand. Gilgamesh, more than a man. You could take my breath, not the mark I made. Uruk still stands when the kings all fade. Where the old gods sleep, cedar so high, shadows run deep. Men went missing, armies broke. Humbaba breathed in the mountain smoke. No shields around us, no army behind. Just me and my brother against the dark line. Fear in the trees, death in the air. But we came for the monster, so death met us there. One blade struck, then another came down. We tore through the terror that ruled that ground. The forest heard thunder, the branches bent low. Humbaba fell where the black winds blow. Then heaven sent rage with horns made a flame. A bull from the sky with the gods in his name. It charged the world, split stone in two. But we stood in his path like kings always do. Blood on the dust, bronze in the sun. We brought it down, the battle was won. But victory speaks with the poison tongue. The gods chose Enkidu and took my brother. I held his hand, it turned to clay. I called his name, it would not stay. I had the crown, I had command. But death does not bow to the strongest man. Gilgamesh, say it like war. Gilgamesh, hear the gates roar. Gilgamesh, gods in my sight. When death stood up, I stared it down. Gilgamesh, blood in the sand. Gilgamesh, more than a man. You can take my breath, not the mark I made. Uruk still stands when the kings all fade. A wound in my chest, no gold could heal it, no power gave rest. I crossed through darkness where the sun won't rise, looking for life in the dead men's eyes. I asked the wise, tell me the way, what must a king do not to decay? They said no crown can outrun the grave, no god blood makes a mortal save. I found the flower beneath black waves, thought I had stolen a gift from fate. But while I slept, the serpent came, took that dream and it left no trace. That was the lesson I had to learn. Everybody falls, every kingdom burns, but a man is measured by what stays strong when his voice is gone, when his body is gone. Build your name where the weak ones hide. Stand for your people, don't run from the night. Death takes flesh, that part is true, but it cannot erase what you gave the world through you. Gilgamesh, say it like war. Gilgamesh, hear the gates roar. Gilgamesh, gods in my sight. When death stood up, I stared it down. Gilgamesh, blood in the sand. Gilgamesh, more than a man. You can take my breath, not the mark I made. Uruk still stands when the kings all fade. Gilgamesh, carved in stone. Gilgamesh, never gone. The body dies, but the name remains. When a king builds fire inside men's veins. Whoa. Whoa. Before the world feared the empire, the throne had already spoken. the fire never dies. Gold on the walls, flame in the skies. Raised by kings, crowned by fate. I walk through bronze and open the gate. Persia moved when my banners rose. Sand turned red where the war wind blows. Not just a crown, not just a ring. I was the storm behind the king. Marble halls and columns high. Eagles circled in the burning sky. From the throne to the battlefield, I made the world bend, break, and yield. From the flame, Xerxes rides, and the world knows the name. Gold on the throne, storm in my chest. Persia, remember Xerxes. Thousands march with a thunder sound. Spears like forests, shields like walls. One voice echoed through palace halls. Immortals moved in the dust and heat. Iron rhythm under royal feet. No fear in the eyes, no break in the line. We carried the empire across the divine. Mountains watched and rivers shook. History open like a burning book. I did not whisper, I did not plead. I carved my name through throne and deed. Xerxes rides, and the world knows the name. Gold on the throne, storm in my chest. Persia, remember Xerxes. Some kings inherit borders. Some kings inherit gold. But Xerxes inherited an empire and made the earth remember. King of kings, born from the flame, carved into stone, feared by name. Gold on the throne, storm in my chest. Persia, remember Xerxes. From dust he came, with thunder in his name. runs deep. When the desert heard his name, even kings looked back in shame. Sword up high, no fear inside. Baybars came with thunderstrike. Baybars, thunder of the sand. Mamluk fire in his hand. Right, right, break the line, turn the dust into a sign. Baybars, lion of the war. Shake the walls and shake the floor. No retreat, no surrender. Here comes the Mamluk thunder. Syrian stone, he carved his road, he stood alone. Mongol storm and crusader wall, heroes higher above them all. Not for mercy when the banners burn. Every battle was a lesson learned. Sharp mind moving like a hidden blade. Every enemy felt afraid. When the desert heard his name, even kings looked back in shame. Sword up high, no fear inside. Baybars came with thunderstrike. Baybars, thunder of the sand. Mamluk fire in his hand. Right, right, break the line, turn the dust into a sign. Baybars, lion of the war. Shake the walls and shake the floor. No retreat, no surrender. Here comes the Mamluk thunder. Palace made him, no gold could tame him, no fear could claim him. The battlefield named him. Steel in the sunlight, dust in the moonlight, one name in the war cry. Baybars in the dark sky. Mamluk fire in his hand. Right, right, break the line, turn the dust into a sign. Baybars, lion of the war. Shake the walls and shake the floor. No retreat, no surrender. Here comes the Mamluk thunder. From dust he came, with thunder in his name.
يا خالد يا سيف الله
يا خالد يا سيف الله.
Dust on the blade, fire in the sand. Khalid came riding with war in his hand. No soft crown, no palace gate. Born for the charge, made for the fate. Steel in the sun, eyes on the line. One sharp move and the world goes blind. Horse hooves crack like drums in the night. Sword of God stepping into the fight. You're safe Allah. No fear in the storm, no break in the name. When Khalid rise, the desert shadow pass. Not from gold, not from pride, only command when the banners ride. From the desert to the gates of Sham, he carried thunder in the soldier's palm. Sharp was the mind, cold was the steel. One strike made the battlefield kneel. No fear in the storm, no break in the name. When Khalid rides, the desert turns flame. Yes, safe Allah, sword of God, strike through the dust where the brave men trod. Khalid, Khalid, storm in the sand, fire and steel in the warrior's hand. Yes, safe Allah, raise the blade, history burns where his name was made. No retreat, no fall, no fear. When Khalid rides, the end comes near. La خوف, no fear. La taraju, no retreat. La hazima, no defeat. Sword in the dust, fire in the sky. Khalid rides, and legends never died. Ya safe Allah, sword of God, strike through the dust where the brave men trod. Khalid, Khalid, storm in the sand, fire and steel in the warrior's hand. Ya safe Allah, raise the blade, history burns where his name was made. No retreat, no fall, no fear. When Khalid rides, the end comes near. Ya Khalid, Ya safe Allah.
Lysander, Sparta's silent blade, no crown in his hand, but the whole world swayed. No wasted words, no need to explain. He moved like the sea, then he broke their reign. Lysander, cold blood, clear mind, built for the storm, never left behind. When the fleet came close, they remembered his name. Sparta stayed quiet, then it changed the game. Raised where the mountains taught men to stand, stone in the streets and iron in the land. No need for glory, no need for a throne. A Spartan earns early, survive on your own. He watched every rival, he studied the tide, kept his fire hid and kept death by side, while others were shouting to be seen by the crowd. He sharpened his silence and made Sparta proud. Athens had silver walls and a name, but ships in the water can still burn in flame. They laughed at the men from the hot southern land till Lysander rose with the fleet in his hand. No fear in his face, no crack in his voice. Every move measured, every strike a choice. He waited for weakness, he waited with steel. Then the whole of the Aegean to a Spartan's speed. Lysander, Sparta's silent blade, no crown in his hand, but the whole world swayed. No wasted words, no need to explain. He moved like the sea, then he broke their reign. Lysander, cold blood, clear mind, built for the storm, never left behind. When the fleet came close, they remembered his name. Sparta stayed quiet, then it changed the game. No golden palace, no velvet hall, just a shield, a code, and the will not to fall. He carried the weight that the city demanded. A warrior of Sparta, disciplined, branded. The waves were black and the night was long, but the men behind him knew where they belonged. One signal given, one moment arrived, and the fleet of an empire fought just to survive. Here goes Sparta, the water turned red. One empire awakened to the sound of its dead. Athens looked back at the smoke in the sky and learned even giants can weaken and die. Lysander did not need legends or praise. He built his command through the hardest days. The blade was not loud, but it cut through the noise. The whole war ended through one Spartan choice. Lysander, Sparta's silent blade, no crown in his hand, but the whole world swayed. No wasted words, no need to explain. He moved like the sea, then
cold-blood clear mind, built for the storm, never left behind. When the fleet came close, they remembered his name. Sparta stayed quiet, then it changed the listen for the ones who do not need applause, who build their power through discipline and laws, who do not speak big but deliver the proof, who keep working silent while they raise the roof. Not every warrior needs to scream his name, not every leader needs a crown or fame. Some win battles before the first blade swings, because their mind sees further than the king's. He knew the sea was a weapon of war, a path to a kingdom, a blade to the shore. We turned every current into part of the plan and made a new empire from the will of a man. No panic, no weakness, no step out of line. Every rower and soldier moving in time. That is the lesson the silent ones bring. Control your own storm and you can rule anything. Lysander, Sparta's silent blade, no crown in his hand, but the whole world swayed. No wasted words, no need to explain. He moved like the sea, then he broke their reign. Lysander, cold-blood, clear mind, built for the storm, never left behind. When the fleet came close, they remembered his name. Sparta stayed quiet, then it changed the game. Warriors who fought with rage, but some were dangerous because they played the age. He did not rush forward to die for a scene. He built the right moment, precise and unseen. A blade in the dark is still a blade of war. One move can open an unbreakable door. Lysander showed that power is not always noise. Sometimes the quietest man makes the final choice. From the streets of Sparta to the edge of the sea, his name became pressure, his presence decree. No need to promise what the army could see. He made discipline into destiny. So stand when it matters, speak less, build more. Know what you fight for, know what you endure, because history remembers the men who stay true. Silent like Lysander until it was through. Lysander, Sparta's silent blade, no crown in his hand, but the whole world swayed. No wasted words, no need to explain. He moved like the sea, then he broke their reign. Lysander, cold-blood, clear mind, built for the storm, never left behind. When the fleet came close, they remembered his name. Sparta stayed quiet, then it changed the game.
Patroclus. Patroclus, fire in the armor of gold, not for a crown, not for stories told. He walked through the flames when the whole fleet shook. One warrior changed the war with the life that he took. Patroclus, hear the myrmidons rise, thunder in the dust rage in their eyes. He wore Achilles' name, but he fought his own way, and the world of Troy changed on that day. The ships were burning, black smoke over the sea. Greek kings frozen while the enemy closed and free. Achilles stayed silent, pride locked in his chest. Patroclus looked at the fire and said, I'll do the rest. Give me your armor, let them think you returned. Let the Trojans remember every lesson they learned. I do not need glory, I just need them alive. Then he stepped into legend and turned the tide. Patroclus, fire in the armor of gold, not for a crown, not for stories told. He walked through the flames when the whole fleet shook. One warrior changed the war with the life that he took. Patroclus, hear the myrmidons rise, thunder in the dust rage in their eyes. that day.
Myrmidons behind him, bronze shining in the sun. Trojans saw the armor and thought Achilles had come. The fear hit the lines like a storm from the sky. Patroclus drove them back with a battle cry. He saved the fleet, pushed the enemy out. Every spear that he threw made the warriors shout. But victory pulls hard when the blood starts to run. He chased them too far, too close to the sun. Patroclus, fire in the armor of gold, not for a crown, not for stories told. He walked through the flames when the whole fleet shook. One warrior changed the war with the life that he took. Patroclus, hear the myrmidons rise. Thunder in the dust rage in their eyes. He wore Achilles' name, but he fought his own way. And the world of Troy changed on that day.
Apollo struck first, the armor slipped away. The gods chose the moment, the shadows took the day.
Euphorbus cut deep, then Hector came near. But Patroclus stood tall, he never showed fear.
He fell in the dust where the armies had run, not as a king, but as somebody's son. And fought by the ships when Achilles heard the name. The greatest warrior alive became a flame.
Patroclus, fire in the armor of gold, not for a crown, not for stories told.
He walked through the flames when the whole fleet shook. One warrior changed the war with the life that he took.
Patroclus,
Hear the myrmidons rise, thunder in the dust rage in their eyes. He wore Achilles' name, but he fought his own way. And the world of Troy changed on that day.
Patroclus, Patroclus,
The warrior who woke Achilles. Cyrus the Great, let the old world shake. Persia rose with the path he made. Fire and war, but calm in command. Power means more than the sword in your hand. Born in the mountains, forged in the sun. Tribes stood divided, he made them one. Medes held Persia beneath their reign. Cyrus rose and broke every chain. Standards were lifted, the horsemen advanced. Kingdoms grew silent when Persia attacked. No fear in his eyes, no doubt in his stride. The strength of a nation was marching beside Cyrus the Great, let the old world shake. Persia rose with the path he made. Fire and war, but calm in command. Power means more than the sword in your hand. Glittered with silver and gold. Croesus believed every victory was sold, but riches mean nothing when judgment is blind. Cyrus defeated the throne and the mind. Babylon waited behind ancient stone, certain no army could challenge its throne. Cyrus entered, but vengeance was still. A city was conquered without breaking its will. Cyrus the Great, let the old world shake. Persia rose with the path he made. Fire and war, but calm in command. Power means more than the sword in your hand. honored the temples, respected their names, did not rule nations by fear and by chains. Many take power and feed their own pride. Cyrus had power but mastered inside. A blade wins a battle but wisdom can hold a kingdom of people with stories untold. The strongest of rulers controls his own flame before he commands every land in his name. Rule yourself first, let your old walls shake. Rise from the ruins of every mistake. Fire and purpose become underweight. Conquer yourself if you want to be great. You have no empire, no army, no throne, but every day you command your own. Your anger, your habits, the words that you choose, these are the kingdoms you build or you lose. Conquer the morning when comfort says sleep. Conquer the promise you struggle to keep. Conquer the ego that needs to be right when pride can destroy what you built overnight. Rule yourself first, let your old walls shake. Rise from the ruins of every mistake. Fire and purpose become underweight. Conquer yourself if you want to be great. Old scores. A strong man creates what was not there before. One rules through fear and demands every need. One makes those around him believe they are free. When people depend on the choices you make, will you build them a future or take what they gave? A crown never changes the heart of a man, it only reveals what was hidden within. Cyrus the Great, let the old world shake. Persia arose with the path he made. Fire and war, but calm and command. Power means more than the sword in your hand. Rule yourself first, let your old walls shake. Rise from the ruins of every mistake.